Treasure Island, Episode 1, Part 2, Black Dog. It was early one January morning, while the captain was out at the beach with his telescope, that the inn door opened, and a man stepped in who I had never seen before. He wore a sword in his belt. His skin was an unpleasant color, and 2 fingers were missing from his left hand. He sat down at a table, then called me closer. "Is this here table for my mate, Bill?" he asked, a strange look on his face. I said the table was for a man who we called the captain. "Well," he said, "my mate would be called the captain, probably. He has a cut on one cheek, and he's very pleasant when he's drunk. Is my mate Bill? So, is he here?" I told him he was out walking. "Well," he replied, "you and me will just get behind the door and give Bill a little surprise." He made me hide, and I became very worried when I saw him take out his sword. At last, the captain came in and walked toward his breakfast table. "Bill," said the stranger. The captain turned to face us. His face turned white. "Come, Bill, you know me, your old shipmate surely," said the man. The captain's eyes opened wide and he said, "Black Dog?" "That's right, Black Dog. Come to see his old shipmate Billy. We have seen some times together, since I lost these 2 fingers," he said, holding up his hand. I brought them some rum, then left the room. At first, I could only hear low voices, but then they became louder. Then, all of a sudden, there was a loud swearing, and I heard something crash to the floor. There was the sound of metal against metal, and then a cry of pain. The next moment, I saw Black Dog running away, with the captain close behind. They were both carrying swords, and Black Dog had blood streaming from his shoulder. But Black Dog was faster than the captain, and he was soon outside and over the hill. The captain came back into the inn and said, "Jim, rum." But as he spoke, he started to fall against the wall. "Rum," he repeated. "I have to get away from here." I ran to get the rum. While I was in the next room, I heard a crash. I ran in and found him lying on the floor. The captain was breathing very loud and hard. His eyes were closed and his face was horrible color. My mother had now come downstairs, but we did not know what to do. At that moment, Dr. Livesey came in on his way to see my father. "He's made himself very ill with too much rum, but I'll do my best to save his life," said the doctor, when he had looked at him. The doctor pulled off the captain's shirt to start his walk, and I saw several tattoos on the captain's arm. They read, "Hare's Luck, A Fair Wind, and Billy Bones." It was some time later before the captain opened his eyes. First, he looked around the room, and then he tried to get up, crying, "Where's Black Dog?" "There's no Black Dog here," replied the doctor. "You've been drinking rum, and you've had a stroke. Now, what I have to say to you is this. 1 glass of rum won't kill you, but if you take one, you will take another, and if you don't stop, you will die. Come on now, I'll help you to your bed." We managed to get him upstairs and onto his bed. "He should lie in bed for a week," said the doctor, as soon as we had closed the door. "That's the best thing for him and you, but another stroke will finish him off."